Fingers crossed, Dave. We'll see how it goes, mate. But hello, gang. How we doing? Colin here, Festa 67's workshop, and the hairy cornflake himself, the Dave.
Hello, everyone.
Welcome to a Workbench live on the Wednesday for our friends up there at eModels. We're having a few technical issues with bandwidth today, so bear with us. We are aware that there might be slight lags going on. If there are, let me know in the chat, because it might have to be a short show. It just seems to be that we're dropping frames and yeah, so there are some issues. It might be that Virgin are across the road again, so hopefully it's watchable, but if it ain't, what I'll do is I should just pull the pin and come back next week and do it then. But if there is video lag or audio lag, please let me know. It's beyond our control at the end of the day. Unless Fox has been in on their YouTube and changed the setting, of course, and then he's deliberately clagged me stream, but I don't think it. Anyway, let's have a look who's in the chat. We've got Dave in saying hello, and myself. Hello, Festa. Hello, Dave. Panzer's in saying hello, Festa Hugs. Paul D. Tommaso's in saying hello, everyone. Hello, Paul. Love to you and Don.
Hello, Paul. Hello, Convicted.
Panzer's in doing his bit before he goes out with the rock hammer. Jeff is in. Candygram for Mongo says hello, Festa, Dave, Panzer, and Paul. Excuse me. Athol McNichols in says afternoon, meow, and Paul D. Tommaso, as well as our current hosts. Hello, geez, how you doing? He's also says, Jeff, what's for lunch today? Yes, Dave, question of the week.
Oh, yeah, question of the week is what is about to go in your bellies? What have you got on your benches? And most importantly, what is the beverage of your choice whilst watching this show?
Here you go. Jeff Lights in. Very good evening, Colin, Dave, and everyone in chat. Hello, Jeff. How you getting on with your scowl mates? I'll say that out loud. How you doing, mate? Yeah, I seem to have garnered a bit of frustration in the community for that one, because everyone's like, cheers, Festa. I'll slap the scowl mates now.
Yeah, I know how you feel, Jeff, because he got me to do it as well. He nagged me rotten.
Yeah, so I hold my hands up and accept full responsibility for all of you now being sitting there going, yeah. Jeff says, I finally called off here, so I'm thinking hot bowl of chicken noodle soup sounds good. Happy days, mate. Enjoy. Enjoy, mate. Jacqueline is in, says, Colin, Dave, all in chat. We're both watching on the big screen.
That was very scary.
That was scary, wasn't it? Jeff Light says, still learning, but I'm getting there. Happy days, mate. Welcome to the world of the modelling database, mate. It's really handy. So that's the chat all sorted already, Dave. I'm happy with that. You've done your belly and bench. How's you and how's Mum?
Mum is fine and dandy.
Yeah.
I'm wonderful because I now don't have to go to work until next Monday.
Oh, happy days, mate. Happy days.
Although I have got to go and see the nurse at the COVID jabbing centre and get stabbed tomorrow morning.
I thought you'd had that today. I thought you said you'd had it today.
No, that is tomorrow morning.
Oh, right. Yeah. Oh, dear. Oh, God. You're going to be doing a Ross Medlock then. You're going to have one of those wooden poles under your arm going, oh, my heart.
No, I'm not going to be a wuss like what Ross is.
Trevor's Workbench is in. He says, morning all from Oregon. Hello, Trevor. Welcome to our little world of insaneness and all of that lot. All the links for everything we do kit-wise on these shows is in the description just below the video there, mate, as well as links to our YouTube channels. So feel free to like and subscribe them, as well as eModels' channel, mate, and ring the bell. You'll get to see all the video goodness that we're putting up. And welcome aboard, mate, from the lovely state of Oregon. Nice one. Edward Leonard is in, says Colin, Dave, and the chat. Hello, Edward. How you doing, mate? Paul says, I've just eaten up a leftover KFC, chicken tenders and fries for lunch, Pepsi Zero to drink, and HLI Halloween build on the bench.
Ooh,
Sounds mint, doesn't it?
it does. Sounds a bit busy.
I'm going to flip down to my old benchy cam.
All right,
Get that on the go, because we might as well, because just in case the old stream does trip up and catch us out. So let's do that.
I want that one.
Let's bring the chat back in. Lynn Dipple's in, sneaks in. Hi, Colin, Dave, everyone else. Time to get ready for work, so I'm going to be lurking. There you go. So, a little refresh on what we've been up to. So, whilst you're sorting yourself out, I'll just quickly go full screen and then I'll bung you full screen, mate. All right?
Yeah, right, mate.
We are doing these little truckykins. Links in the chat there, folks. And last time up, I had been starting the wooden deck, getting that all sorted out. Wouldn't you believe it? And then we started also doing barrels of goodness with wood effects and all of that. So we got nice bit of barrelage going on. And did the stands for the barrels. I'm going to give them a wash even at some point, but I'm going to mat everything down first. Let's lose that for a minute so I don't drop it. The truck itself has had a red patinaed paint job done on it where it's worn through in places. Where old Albert there, who's sitting in there with his lip out, has been neglecting his truck. Yeah, he's still got his lip out, mate. He had a meeting without coffee, didn't he? And he's still got the ump, mate.
Oh, dear.
So if I come off full screen, I'll bung you on full screen so you can show the lovely viewers what you've been up to. There you go.
Right. We are at the point now where I've got some base colour on, and if I remember rightly, I've put some chipping fluid on as well. So we could be doing some chipping today. We're going to do a little bit more weathering on the box unit at the back. I'm going to put some rust streaks on and around the metal straps and kind of make that look a little bit more used and abused. I think I really need to do the barrels again and do a bit of chipping on the old crane arm.
Oh, right, yeah.
So, yeah, that's where I am, roughly.
So you're doing a chipper job then?
Yeah.
There you go.
Chip off the old block.
Absolutely.
I thought out. We got Hobby M Style.
Yeah.
In, and he's from Crimea.
Oh, hello, mate. How you doing? Welcome aboard from Crimea, mate. Hope you're doing well out there and you're as safe and as well as can be.
Exactly.
So, yeah. So, hopefully, like you say, we're not dropping too many frames. It's just we're having a bit of a issue with slobs today where it's dropping frames. So, bear with us if it does. There's nothing we can do. I've had a reboot. Yeah, it's just one of them things, mate.
Yep.
So hopefully it's watchable for you guys and girls out there. Apologies if it isn't. So yeah, we're putting a bit of Lamia medium on my barrels just to protect what I've done so far, ready for when I mask up and do my lead belcher. So
lead belcher, right? Well,
yeah, get yourself a bit of lead belcher, but straight away, Dave, that's just pop that barrel, weather it out.
Nice.
Have you a bit of that?
Right.
OBM Style is currently assembling an RM 5021 Riffield model 35th German Schützenpanther Puma. He says it's a good model. Happy days.
Ooh.
And hopefully I said that all correctly. If I didn't, I do apologise.
Oh, I don't think you was that far wrong.
Yeah, because Festa and pronunciation is, yeah.
No. Oh, we have a fox lurking about.
Yeah. Yeah, technical difficulties. He says, yeah, it's drop frame rates, mate, and it's not a setting. It's the same setup as everything else. There's always been. It's just been a bit of a burk today. It's typical. I haven't done any models for a couple of weeks, and it wants to play up on me today, but nothing that can be done.
So we're going to start off with everybody's favourite, a bit of Starship filth.
Oh, yeah, you love a bit of filthiness, Dave, don't you, mate?
Yeah, go get filthy.
Don't forget, folks, this is a stream for eModels, so feel free to pop over to their website, have a looky-loo around the store, and see what tickles your fancy. Bound to be something in there that you're after. The links for what we're building are in the chat and the description below the video. And, yeah, go make something awesome. They're a lovely bunch of people up there. They will look after you. They also do RC stuff as well. They are the UK's leading RC specialists. So if that's your thing, have a looky-loo.
Cool. Radio control. Last thing, this will tell you how long ago it was. The last thing I built for radio control was the newly released Tamiya Hotshot.
Oh, right, yeah.
And that should tell you how long ago that was.
My RC history was the infamous Volkswagen that was on sale at Beatty's, Dave. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
The off-road Beetle. That was my RC of choice when I was a lad.
I used to work for them once upon a time.
Yeah. And that was one of those, put that to one side and I'll come in and pay X amount each week and I'll come in and collect it when it's paid for ones,
Yep.
you know?
Yep.
And the excitement when I carried that big box of RC goodness out of that door, Dave. There might have been a slight skip.
Well, but what was the one that I built for myself? It was the pickup truck.
Oh, right, I know the one, yeah. Yeah. Good bit of RC goodness.
Built quite a few when I was working for them. I thoroughly enjoyed it as well.
Yeah. That was good times, wasn't it? Lynn says, I've got to go. Bye, she says, because she's off to work. Stay safe, Lynn. Have a nice day at work, or as nice a day as possible.
Yeah, have a safe shift and all that.
Bless her. We love Lynn. Lynn's our adopted sister.
Is she older or younger?
Younger. Women are always younger, Dave. That's what I was taught, and that's what I'm staying with, because if I say older, I will get an arm come through the door and beat me. And I'm not that brave. Yeah.
Oh, that could be quite interesting to watch, actually.
Oh, yeah, you'd love that, wouldn't you? It'd be right up your street.
Yeah.
You're looking well. Rotter. You rotter. Got to clean that up, didn't I?
No, you had to.
I did. Don't forget, obviously, it's for eModels, so if we can keep it nice and family friendly, ask us anything. Anything that you're interested in what we're doing, or about us, or our channels, or eModels' channel, just feel free to sit and ask us anything. Dave will sit there and answer all your questions with a smile.
Oh, God, thank you.
That's right, mate.
What did I do to deserve to be thrown under the bus?
Breathe.
No, I don't know.
You go, have you some of that barrelly of goodness that we can have. All of that going on over there. Everyone saying hi and take care to Lynn, because, yeah, Lynn's off to work, bless her. Let's get all of those off there. We can pop them back in place a little bit more delicate. Jackie's in, saying hello. Hello, Jackie. How you doing? Everyone's saying goodbye to Lynn. But no, these are fun little builds. These are the little mini art trucks, and yeah.
I think I'm going to have to do some more of those mini art kits.
Yeah. There you go. So if I now roll that over there, I'd be rolling out the barrel, wouldn't I? Well, Dave, it's all I had, mate. It's been a while.
Oh dear.
I don't get out much.
Perhaps that's a good thing.
Yeah, you're probably right there, mate. Let's move that round there.
I don't know if the outside world is ready to take on a Festa at full range.
Yeah, there you go. Hopefully, it helps if you move your microphone round, Cole. It's not behind you then.
I'm going to change camera.
Oh, you're changing camera, are you?
Yeah.
You having camera trouble again?
No, well, no, but I want to try and find out if I get the same issues that I was having before with the...
Oh, right, yeah, I'm with you. Yeah, because you haven't tried that setup since, have you?
No, because I've bought some gubbins to go inside the machine under the desk.
Oh, I could you with your gubbinsness.
I know, it's terrible, isn't it? Right, here we go then. So we try that and see.
Yeah, audio seems to be going out at 100% today, so happy days. Still dropping frame rates, no idea, but hey ho.
Right, let's see if that.
Dum 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 dum. Get your Lamia medium and brush it on.
So let's see if it drops out.
Fingers crossed, Dave. Got me fingers crossed. Rooting for you, mate.
Yeah. Well, I tried recording some of the build that I was doing the other week.
Yeah.
And it didn't drop out after I'd made changes. So
yeah.
Well, here's hoping anyway.
Yeah, absolutely.
If it does drop out, I do apologise.
That's one of them, mate. Not a lot you can do about it, mate.
No.
I think, like I say, since the last lot of Windows updates, all our systems have been a bit buggy, ain't they?
Yeah. Thank you, Microsoft. I really didn't.
Yeah. Candygram says video and audio are good here, mate. Oh, that's all right, mate, because obviously I just worry that, you know, when I'm getting notifications flagging up on the screen from slobs about dropped frames, I'm just worried that the stream might be falling over for the viewers. So I've got a feeling I know what it is. So I can't change it now because we're actually streaming. But I think it's eModels' YouTube is, I think, on 1080p, and I'm streaming this out at 1440 like I normally do. And I think it's basically having a row with eModels' channel. I've got a feeling it's been reset back to 1080p. So I should go in and change that afterwards and put a little bracket on the end. Do not change this.
Whoever does will die 1,000 painful.
Yeah, at risk of pain of death, leave this one setting alone. Because I stream out at 1440, but the eModels Monday show goes out at 1080, and I've got a feeling that it might have been a confusion between my stream key and theirs, and mine's been reset back to 1080 on their end, and it's causing me to have issues at the moment. So I shall go in and change that after the stream. And yeah, I will bet my bottom dollar that that's what it is.
Yeah.
Like I say, it started doing it as soon as we hit the test screen, and it's like, yeah, you can't keep chopping and changing it because we're using that key to go live on, and yeah. And then I'd have had to email James a new key, and
No.
So fingers crossed that it's watchable, folks. I do apologise again if it isn't. I blame Dave totally.
Oh, thanks, mate.
Right, mate. Atol's off, his belly's growling. Enjoy your noms, mate. Have a good one, Atol. Thanks for coming in, mate. And we will see you on Sunday, mate. Well, probably see you Friday night if you're still up, but yeah. Ross is in. Scale Model Ninja says hello, everyone. Hello, Ross. How you doing?
Hi there, Ross.
Right, let's bang the lid back on that. Let's have a spinny kins. The bobbins is in. He says belly tonight is fish and chips. And on the bench, Dave, he has started the Airfix Nimrod.
Ooh.
Good kit.
If I remember rightly, that's a big old beast as well, even in 70-second scale.
It's a big old beast, mate. Yeah. Like the sound of that. It's a Nimrod, Dave. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
You know.
Goes without saying.
Yeah, brings back memories, doesn't it? Nimrods.
Yeah, it was one thing that we should never have dropped.
Same with the Harrier, mate, but yeah.
Yeah, I can't help but think.
It's an American decision, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't help but think that there was some skullduggery at work there, but I can't prove it.
No.
So.
Yeah, we can't prove it. It is what it is.
Yeah.
There you go.
All these brushes, why could I never find the one I want?
Yeah.
That's it. Why don't you just tip them all on the floor as well?
You're done.
Not yet. Yeah, I'm done.
Sorry about that, folks. Just bung a bit of black on there. I had it a bit faded red, but the bumper's black. So I thought, do you know something? Yeah. Let's just do it black. Cut off one bit of the photo etch on one side because I wanted Albert to get told off for pranging his van.
You've got it in for him, haven't you?
I have. You know why?
Why?
He had Jaffa cakes and he wouldn't let me have any.
Oh, that's not nice.
Yeah, so I thought, okay, Albert, you want to be like that? I'll be like that. So I may have rung his boss and said, you got to go out and check Albert's lorry because he's pranged it. He's knocked a bit off the corner there.
Oh, you snitch.
I did, yeah. I snitched on him. And then whilst he was in for his meeting without coffee, I went into his cab and I pinched his last Jaffa cake.
Oh.
Now, I know he knows it was me, but he can't prove it, can he? And if he does have a moan about it, I'm going to go to HR then and say he's picking on me now because I'm, you know, he got his meeting without coffee. Yeah,
You're bad, you are.
absolutely. Guru says, bung on the black. Absolutely, mate. Get it on there.
Or is that a Tedism? Is it? Slap it on.
That could well be a Tedism. He says as he reaches over for his Ted button.
Slap it on.
There you go. Have yourself a bit of Ted. Because we can. Ah, boss, yeah. Good old Ted. We like a bit of Ted. There you go. We remembered to switch the button off this time.
Yeah, well done.
Yeah, the delay is me spinning round in my chair because I forgot to switch, flip me Stream Deck on its boom arm because, yeah.
Oops.
Let's have a bit of that in there. Clean that off. Andy Graham says, for what it might be worth, I am showing that this stream can be viewed at 1440p, which I'm using. Yep, no worries, mate. That's because I stream out on 1440. I've got a feeling that the string key on eModels' YouTube is the 1080p one. I think it's been switched back, and yeah. Nothing I can do about it because I'm using it to stream out on, but I shall change it at the end of this stream and put in brackets, do not change. Because I stream out in 1440 and the other shows on eModels go out in 1080. So it could just be that. That's what I'm hoping anyway. I'll know as soon as I go into YouTube. Don't change it whilst we're live on air, Mr. Guru, because I know what you're like for tinkering with buttons. Leave it. Yeah.
Leave the buttons alone, Fox.
Yeah, because you'll knacker up the stream key otherwise. Yeah, you know, I mean you, yes. Put the keyboard down, Fox. Oh, bless him. This is what it's like, Dave, isn't it? You've got to educate Fox in these things. Trevor says, take it all, take care, everyone. I've got to pop to a meeting, in brackets, stupid job. No worries, Trevor. You take care, buddy. Nice to see you in, mate, and stay safe. And we will see you again, mate.
Yeah, take care, mate.
Yeah. You forgot to paint the flatbed cold, didn't you, Burke? He says, I ain't changing nothing. Yeah, good boy. Good boy. Otherwise, I'll tell your mum. Oh. Yeah, that's enough to make him not do it, Dave, isn't it?
Well, that and the fear of getting the slap on the back of his legs.
Yeah, the stinging smack on the leg.
Yeah.
I used to dread that when the mum used to go, roll up that trouser leg. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, you can't go round telling the lady in number 12 that she's got a fat bum. But mum, she has. Trouser leg. Oh. You told me to tell the truth.
Both trouser legs.
Yeah. So. I look back and I think, my poor mother. Oh, bless her heart. There you go. Let's have a bit of that. All the way down, like so.
Sometimes I wonder why I wasn't left at the lost and found.
I think my mum might have been tempted, to be quite honest with you. She did used to do a lot of face palms, Dave, when I was a child.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. You know that look that your mum gives you, and then they just bung their palm on their forehead, don't they? And they're like, why me? Why me?
I just got the slow eye roll.
Yeah. Why do I get the child that's broken? Yeah. Oh, but you love me, really, Mum. Yeah.
Oh, I got that. Do I really have to answer that question?
No, but he doesn't mix well with others, bless her. So, yeah, you say it as it is, Mum. She spent more time up my school than I did, mate. It's when she got the letter home. Just writing to you to see how Colin's broken leg's healing, though we ain't seen him for 6 weeks. Yeah, we got this letter off you, just wondering whether it's healed up yet. I got a bigger slap for forging her signature than I did for the broken leg scam.
No, I didn't try that one.
Yeah.
I was not sufficiently brave enough.
Yeah.
Or that stupid enough, one or the other.
Definitely stupid where I'm concerned, mate. Thought I'd get that one in before the entire chat turned round and typed it in. Yeah. They know me well.
Yep.
Hey, mate, it worked. I got 6 weeks off. Yeah.
Don't think I got 6 weeks. No, I never got. Well, the only time I got 6 weeks off was a summer holiday.
Yeah. My brother done the ultimate forged note that got him busted, though. And it was to the head of the PE teacher's house. And he was notoriously a strict disciplinarian, ex-military PT instructor, Dave.
Oh, yeah.
And his name was Strickland.
Oh, dear.
And my brother wrote a note, forged me mum's signature, and it was, "Dear Mr. Strickland, Tony can't do PE today because he's left his kit at home." Yes, folks. That was my brother that wrote that. And, yeah. Suffice to say, he got the biggest rollicking, not only off me mum, but also off of Strickland.
Oh, I bet.
The amount of laps he done round that sports field was unbelievable, mate. But yeah, can't do PE because he's left his kit at home. What a burk. Oh, but you did it with your leg. I went, yeah, but Tone, don't you see that that's a bit...
Yeah.
I thought he would have went for that, bruv. Oh, if he's watching now, he'll be cringing. Anyways, it was fun. Let's get that speck off of there because that specky McSpeckiness is getting on my spec. So I did.
You specking it out, are you?
Oh dear. Is that all you had?
That's the best I could do.
There you go.
And I didn't want to make a spectacle of it.
I see what we did there. Right, have you a bit of that. Hugh Golden's in. Hello, Hugh. How you doing, mate? Lovely to see you in, mate.
How are you?
Welcome to our little world of insanity again.
Yeah.
Right. We were... What were we doing?
No idea.
That was what I was going to do. Sarah Jane is in, saying hello. Hello, Sarah Jane. How you doing, my darling? Lovely to see you in. That's what I wanted. Wildwood. Bit of wildwood. I like peas.
I like peas.
All right, let's bung that up there. Give these another larrapin now. Why not? Let's bring that out a sec. Yeah, there you go. Captain Twitchy strikes again. Bung that over there. Spin that round. Right, let's get some of these with their last layer of wildwood going on. Just so that we don't have any visible edges. I want visible edges, folks.
No.
Sarah Jane says, "Hi, Fox. Unfortunately, I noticed you." Brutal.
Long did it?
That was brutal, but funny. Oh, bless her heart. Don't ever change, Sarah Jane. Don't ever change, darling. Oh, Fox is now sitting there going, what have I done? What have I done?
Started breathing.
La 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 la. There you go. Have you some of that? Everyone's saying hello to Sarah Jane, except for Fox.
Oh, Wibblekinch.
Yeah. Do you think he's having a wibble there, Dave? Do you think he's got his teddy bears out?
Definitely.
Do you think he's got his head on his mum's shoulder and he's going, but Mum, I don't understand why she's cruel to me?
Imagine his mother sitting there saying, well, what have you done to her to make her be like this towards you?
Exactly. Yeah. His mum was going, you must have done something to upset the poor girl. She's lovely. She's a lovely girl. What have you done to upset her? Go. Da, 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 da. Keith is in. He says, hi, guys. Hugs to everyone in the chat. Hello, Keith. How you doing, buddy? Thanks for coming in, mate, and enjoying and joining us on our little Wednesday shenanigans. Let's just bung that in shot so you can see what we've been up to. Been doing the old, a bit more staining on the barrels, just giving it all a little coat of Lamia medium just to mat it down, ready for when I start masking off for a bit of lead belcher for the beer barrel bands and stuff. So just putting a little bit of wildwood on the barrel stands, or whatever they was called. There was a specific name, but I can't remember it.
I'm not sure. It's not a Cooper stand, is it?
Could well be, mate. Because I know a Cooper's a barrel maker, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or isn't they? Or aren't they even?
Or a Cooper stand.
Yeah.
Or I'm just
making
it.
Or it could be a Mini Cooper. Oh, get me coat. Tough crowd.
Tumbleweed.
Sorry, Dave, couldn't hear you over the crickets, mate.
Oh, no.
That damn coyote.
Oh, dear.
Oh. Seemed good in my head, Dave.
They always do.
Yeah.
And then they kind of backfire a little bit.
Yeah, I thought it was going to go down the blinder, mate, but oh well. I'm not bitter. Honest. Bitter at all. Through the tears, Cole. Come on, breathe through it.
Well, it might have been a bit stayed.
See what he did there. It's all right.
I think that's what they call the uprights that go in a barrel, is a stay.
Yeah.
But I might be wrong, just in case some of the clogs comes in.
La 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 la. You used to be able to buy beer barrels. I don't know whether you still can, but yeah, some of the best wood you could want to use, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
The smell of a beer barrel that's had whiskey in it, Dave.
Or a rum barrel. A barrel
of rum. Yeah. 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 Right, so that's a bit of that gone on. Let's bung that back in the rack of paint holdiness. Fox says to Sarah Jane, I am tiny. He's not wrong, Sarah Jane. I've stood next to him. He is tiny.
Oh, is he a short what's it? He says, tidying that up.
Yes, he's the he's the pawn on the chessboard.
Oh, poor Fox.
Yeah. Yeah, bless him. Right, what was we doing? Let's have a looky, Lou. Red did I use? Can't actually remember. That's a point. Hey, it didn't. I don't know whether it was. Might have been. Do that. Dum. I actually remember now. Remember what one it was. Panzer says, I can't in any way. I find a flaw in Sarah Jane's logic in that matter. Oh, dear.
Hey, what? Sorry?
I think that's just a conversation going on between him and Sarah Jane. I'll do a bit of scrolly uppy pose and see if I can pick it up. His Panzer picking on you again, Sarah Jane, if you let me know in the chat. Has he been defiant again? He says, we might no longer be able to hump foxes, but there is nothing in the rules to say we can't pick on them in chat. Exactly. Sarah Jane says, your rehabilitation is going well, I see. Yes, I think he's on the learnings, Sarah Jane. I'm hoping so, put it this way. But part of me is wondering whether he's sneakily trying for early release, love. The jury is out. Keith says, Laurie's looking good. I thank you very much, mate. Yeah, we've got a bit of wood effect going on, as you can see. A bit of grainage that I scratched in by hand. Did some various different stain effects and that. And it's, yeah, I'm happy with it, mate. Same effect on the barrels. It says, digging out a barrel. Dig out your barrels. Same there with hand scratched on grain. And then they've got to have the metal bands done. So that's what I'm going to be doing in a moment, mate. Right. So we've got them on there. Now, I know I've been Captain Twitchy in the last few weeks, so I'm going to cheat and I'm going to mask my barrels because I don't want my lines to go wonky. Because, yeah, I've been a bit, as you know.
You've been through the wars.
Yeah, so I'm going to cheat. But I think justifiably so. Nothing wrong with a little bit of using equipment to help you with your needs.
Well, that's what it's there for.
Yeah. He says as the tape don't want to stick. Typical. That's all right. It's all right. I don't mind. Oh, Fox is calling Sarah Jane a nerdwell. Oh. No name calling in the chat, Fox. That's not very nice, mate. She said, I sent you a friend request on Scalemates, which you ignored. Everyone pick on Fox. Yeah, we accepted yours immediately, Sarah Jane, didn't we? We all did, because we're all good boys.
No, didn't get one.
Oh, Lamekins. Keith has been busy doing DIY, but he hopes to get back to the bench soon. No problem, mate. No problem at all, mate. Needs, must, and all of that. Right, let's put a bit of that on the old palette of wetness and see how we go. Because me masking didn't really go according to plan.
Oh dear.
Yeah, is that a ring on the top? I think it is. If it isn't, it's going to be. Let's see how I get on. We might be lucky. If we're not, so be it. Yeah, it is a band. It's got a couple of rivets on them. Old D. Tommaso says no friend requests there either. I've got you on there as a mate in our pool already. Or are you on about Sarah Jane, mate? It probably is the fact that Sarah Jane's been in flux with so many mate requests, because don't forget, she's the queen of the community. There you go. The excess. Yeah, that's posable. Colin, have a go at Fox for calling me names. I would give him a slap. It's best from you. You can slap harder. I will do, Sarah Jane. I will give him a slap and I will give him a Chinese burn.
Oh, Chinese burn.
Yeah. Yeah, he can have one of them for his troubles as well. Let's change brush. It's a bit wide. Sarah Jane says, at least I've shut him up for a while. Yeah. Yeah, how long do we give it?
Not long.
Pardon me, that's got... Fans are saying Fox is in full panic mode. Yeah, you bet your bottom dollar there, mate. Definitely. He's probably down in the kitchen telling his mum. They're all ganging up on me again, mum. And Mum and Fox will be going, you've only got yourself to blame.
I was about to say that. You only got yourself, yeah. Serves you right.
You go picking on that poor Sarah Jane. What do you expect, my lad? I didn't bring you up to be like this. I know. He's getting a full Monty. And he's there going, but mum. And she's going, don't you go butting me, mister.
Yeah, but no, but.
Yeah, he's in full Vicky Pollard mode, isn't he? Yeah, but. It is, yeah. Bench update from Panzer. I have now finished decaling the T90 update. Belly update, still not sure. Happy days. Yeah, he's been doing that T90 and he's... There you go. That's the brush I've been after. Just see how it goes. Fox goes, uh-oh, let me take a screenshot. Oh, dear, why is that?
No
Oh,
idea.
he's taken a screenshot of his scalemates to prove that he accepted the friend request. Bless him. I love it. I love it when Fox is in a prove my point mode. He's exactly like I am. So I'll take a screenshot to prove that I've done it then.
Yeah.
There you go. He says it's just come through when he sent his request over to Paul. I had one from Jeff yesterday. Yeah, he was on there doing his scalemates. There are quite a few. Some very choice words in some of the emails, but I won't say them on the eModels stream because family friendly and all of that. Look, but it's all done in jest.
They've been having a pop at you, have they?
I have been called some names, yes. And I thoroughly accept any name that I've been called. I'm just trying to help people out.
I haven't called you any names. Well,
No.
out loud, I haven't.
No. As I've said to them all, it's not my fault that your stashes are so big. And that didn't work. A few of them were like, that's lame, mate. Is that all you had? Yes, it is all I had.
No, if I hadn't have bought so many kits, the stash wouldn't be as big as it is.
Yeah. Absolutely, mate. But it's one of those, though, isn't it? We all sit there and we all say, that's it. I'm not buying any more kits for a while. I've got to build some of my stash. You sit there, you go through it, looking for something to build. And we all go,
Got nothing to build.
And then I'll just have a looky-loo online and see what's new. Yeah, because you want a new shiny one.
Yeah, new shiny. What's in the stash is not new and it's not shiny.
Yeah, and then that new kit arrives, you open it to see how it looks. You put it on the shelf and it is no longer new and shiny, is it?
No.
Because it's in the stash. It's been sullied because it's been opened. Here you go. So the bands are beginning to go on the barrel. Have you some of that? Have you some of that? So, and then, of course, this will get a wash over the top of it as well, just to bring them down in line with the barrel, just to give them a wash and a bit of a weather. Just going, wiggle. Oh, that was a contemplatory side there, Dave.
Yeah.
What you thinking?
Well, I've done some chipping on the front nose of the wings and the bonnet and stuff, which is looking all right.
Yeah.
But I just want to make it look a little bit more tarnished. What have I got? What have I got?
You got. Oh, cue the rummage. What's he got? He says.
Starship base
Sludge. I thought you had a load of washes in there.
Natural wash.
Oh, Jackie's just had a jacket potato with cheese and baked beans, Dave. Ooh. Can someone send out a get well card to Kevin, because he's going to need that after she's eaten that.
Just the jack potato. Oh dear.
Yeah. I'm gonna send my condolences to Kevin.
What was it? Kev, just make sure you got your gas mask handy, and remember to stay alive, mask in 5.
Yeah. Do you want to do that right under your mic, Dave? Bless him. Sorry about that, viewers. There you go. We'll get a little bit of that on there. Continue that band on around the barrel there. There you go. Like I say, if it has gone over on a couple of bits, I can always go back. Now that it's had a coat of varnish on there, I can go back with a wet cotton bud. Just knock off any paint that I didn't want on there. So that's my theory. If it doesn't work, I'll cry. It's getting there. I didn't think I'd be able to do these today, but we're having a go. It's all progress at the end of the day. Sarah Jane says, Jeff, a stash always needs tendering and adding to for it to flourish. Yeah, it's a bit like pruning a bonsai tree, isn't it? Jackie says, love you too, Colin. I know you do deep down, darling. I can imagine the name you called me when you looked over the top of your glasses. I could just imagine it.
And it was none too ladylike, oh, but
yeah. Kev will tell me.
I'm sure he will.
Let's put a bit on that beer tap. Like so. Do a bit of that under there, and then we clean off that brush. Whilst I get a nail tea, go around and see whether I can then get any of the overpaint off. Just like that. Just there. Just there. Use some of that. Now we can get a bit more on the palette of wetness. Let's go around and touch that band back to where I'm happy with it. Just there. Just there. There you go. Happy days. And that is a barrel done. And the drum tap. Have you a bit of him? Get that in there. Like that. Bosh. I'm happy with that. He's happy with his barrel, Dave. He's happy with his barrel. We need to get out more, don't we?
Well, we'll get out too much.
I see what we did there.
It's going to be nice to stay in.
That's an upright one. That one, so that don't matter then. Yeah. Sorry, mate.
I said I'm going to stay in. I'm not going out anywhere.
Oh, right. Okay. Why is that?
Well, I go out every day, so I thought I'll stay in.
Of course, yeah.
Well, yeah. Go Go from the peace of home to the madness of the office.
Yeah. Have you made sure that you've got milk, sugar, and all of that lot, so you don't have to venture out in case you have a tea bag shortage and things of that ilk?
No, I've got plenty of tea leaves. Got plenty of milk. Plenty of honey.
Happy days.
Well, I've got to go out tomorrow because I've got to go and have my jab, haven't I?
Yeah, I know you said earlier, mate.
It's kind of smacked that one in the touch.
Yeah. It's all done then, mate. Ain't got to worry then, have you?
Oh, yeah, it's all done and out the way then.
Yeah. Was boosted up quite a while back. It's like, yeah, all done. Done and dusted. Nothing to worry about.
Yeah, nothing to see here. Move along.
Yeah. Comes round quick though, Dave, doesn't it?
It does. It feels like you're having the New Year's booster or whatever it was.
Yeah. That's gone quick this year again, Dave. It really has shot by, isn't it?
Yeah. I hope next year goes just as quick because next year is going to be painful.
Yeah. Yeah. Panzer says, Dave, it's best you have a spare kettle in case of emergency.
I've got one. Mind you, I might get another one just so I've got two in spare.
That's just been greedy. That's a bit like Fox having all the Starship filth.
No, he's not got all the Starship filth because I've got some of the Starship filth.
Yeah.
When he said he's got all the Starship filth, he was telling Porky Pies.
Yeah, I had 4 tubes in my drawer.
I've got about 3 or 4.
And it's funny. How often do you use it now?
Not very often.
Yeah. At one time, it was in vogue, wasn't it? And then all of a sudden, it died a death. Probably because all the different panel washes came out, didn't they? And filters started creeping in again. And
yeah.
It's still got its uses, don't get me wrong. I tend to use the sludge more than the filth, to be honest with you. And even that I don't use a lot.
No. No.
To be honest with you. Let's just try and get a band in there. It says, I shall clean this all up later. But it just lets the build progress a bit. There you go. Right, Fox says, now that I know Dave has some Starship filth, I shall send the sneaky peeky Kajat ninjas to acquire them. Good man.
Nah.
Yeah, he says he hasn't actually used the filth to be it for ages as well. No, it's one funny, mate. We was on about this in an hangout one night, that how things like that were the rage suddenly have all died off, haven't it? And yeah. Most of mine I just squeezed into a few pots and made up a gunk wash and that's it. It's a very, very thinned down variant, but it rarely gets used now. I suppose it depends on what genre you're building as well, doesn't it, really?
Oh, yeah.
Da, 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 da. Let's do this band and then have a looky-loo in chat and see what's been going. Clean me brush off. Foxy's saying he tends to use his enamel streaking grimes. They work the same but are much faster. Yeah. Yeah, bit of the old streaking grime, mate. Panzer's on about the spare kettle. Best pay them fines within 7 days, says Panzer, or work 7 days, 7 working days, or risk a term in the North Korean gulag.
Who's getting sent down now?
I don't know. I'm just scrolling up to see, mate.
Okay.
No idea. I think it's just Panzer flexing his muscles, mate, you know. But
Oh, is he having a wibble and a whine, is he?
yeah. Yeah, he's trying to be seen to be in charge, bless him.
Yeah. Failing badly.
Yeah, he's failing miserably. It's Sarah Jane who's in charge. We all know that. There you go. Starship filth and winter streaking grime from ammo are his go-to, says Keith. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, the winter streaking grime is good. I do like that. Yeah, I've got the Starship base sludge in an oil brusher. I love that one.
That's going to be going on next, I think.
Yeah. So if you get a chance to get some of that, Keith, get yourself some Starship base sludge.
Oh, definitely.
Does what it says on the tin. It's sludge, Dave, isn't it? It's sludge. It's not as dark as filth. It's sludge.
That's what you want, a little bit of that.
Yeah. Band on there. Sorry if it's slightly obscured by my hand, folks, but I have notorious twitches and things, and I'm trying to get my hands in a position where I'm not twitching. So I do apologise if it's been obscured slightly, but it's just the way I'm having to adapt just to be able to get this done today. So sorry. But yeah, just putting in the bands for the barrels. There you go. I tend to forcing this hand down onto the bench, nice and solid, and then I'll just spin in the barrel with me thumb and me finger so that I'm not actually having to. Yeah. And it seems to be working.
Good stuff.
You improvise, adapt, and overcome.
You should get a gold star for that.
Cheers, mate. do what you need to do, mate.
Hmm.
There you go. That advice is to obey Sarah Jane, says Keith. Panzer even, yes. Oh, yes, we don't want to do what's known as a panzer. Bite the hand that feeds you.
No, that's just silly.
Because that's how you end up in the gulag.
Ooh. Why would you want to bite the hand that feeds?
Yeah, I think he got above himself, and I think he thought he could be in charge, see. And he started to challenge Sarah Jane's authority. Yeah.
That's not very clever.
That went well for him, Dave. You do what you need to do, but do you do duvets, says Fox. I worry about Fox. He needs to get out a lot more, doesn't he?
I think everybody worries about Fox.
Sarah Jane says, Panzer, I never said obey. No, Sarah Jane is about respect. Right. Paul J. Lewis, belly, fried Cajun chicken with salted potatoes and hot tomato salsa. Bench, a 112th MFH Ferrari 315S. Mechanicals are done. He says he's now doing the interior and bodywork, and beverage is beer.
Oh, good man.
Yeah. Yeah, Sarah Jane says, any complaints will be met by fines, so don't worry. No problem. Sarah Jane says, I am not in charge, or I'll be up to my eyeballs in Malibu. Colin's in charge, and I give him advice. She is my main consultant. In fact, my only consultant, because, you know, I do work for SJ Holdings. So, yeah. Right, I've got a band around the bottom now. Let's get that done. And this really is quite therapeutic.
Mm.
Sad, isn't it?
Very, but very good.
Panzer says, I'd like to clarify, I did not bite the hand that fed me. I just refused to share the shortbread.
It's just as bad.
Yeah.
If worse.
Yeah, you can clarify as much as you like, Panzer. The verdict was met, and just accept your punishment. You had your 7 days to appeal, mate.
But did he appeal?
No, didn't bother.
Oh.
So, you know, suck it up, big boy. All right, let's have a looky-loo. Yeah, that's all right. I'm happy with that. Jeff Light, or Paul Lewis says, evening to Jeff. Hope you're well. Yeah, he's busy at the moment, Paul, doing his scalemates. Yeah. My work is complete. Jeff Light says we're all good. Hope all's well with you. Yeah. And of course, yeah, it's midweek now, folks. Commonly known in the UK as Hump Day.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, winding down for the weekend. So, have you got anything planned for the weekend? Any trips or anything like that? Are you out and about, or are you just chillaxing in the caves, enjoying the hobby that we all love? There you go. Sarah Jane says, Panzer, I fed you as proven in the video that you put up. Yeah. See? Yeah.
Oh, has he dropped himself in it?
I think he might be getting a bit more argumentative again. I think he might need a little bit more of an intense regime in the prison he's in at the moment.
Oh.
Do you think we need to increase the hard labour, Sarah Jane? Do you think we need to just let him be established and put back in his place a little bit more? Because I'll have a word with the guards. Oh, Paul Lewis. Oh, good one. He says, Sarah Jane, a pre-warning. He said, dinner later will be followed by cakes of Jaffa. Those that will not be shared. Just saying. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
Oh, Paul J. Lewis has got his first warning.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
He's only got himself to blame there, Dave, isn't he?
Yep.
You know, she's come in here out of the kindness of her heart, has been so nice and polite. And, yeah. It's just cruel. There you go. It's another band dump. Yeah. Yeah, okay, Sarah Jane. I'll have a word with the guards then and get them to change the guard because there's familiarity and I think they might be slacking off a little bit and he's going back to his old ways, isn't he? So I'll have a word with the prison governor. I'll get him to phone Kim Jong and his un and see whether he's happy about it. Since he started playing cards with that guard, his attitude's changed, isn't it? You know, and the guard's been getting him nibbles as well, Dave. So, yeah.
Oh. Forbidden nibbles.
Yeah. So I think there's a bit of bribery going on there.
Bit of something going on.
Yeah. We'll get that sorted, Sarah Jane. I mean, the minute he started quoting the first name terms of the guards' names, it's like, yeah, he's getting too familiar there, but... Sarah Jane says, I'm nearly in tears. Oh, bless you. I'll get a flight out, Sarah Jane, and I'll speak to the governor personally for you. Yeah. Would a bottle of Malibu help them tears? Oh, I do hope that was the chair.
Yeah, it was. Oh.
Panzer says, I better start that tunnel then. Yeah. Well, you're digging yourself into a hole anyway, so it must be quite deep by now. See what I did there, Dave?
I think he needs one of those JCBs to dig himself out of it.
Yeah. Panzer goes, what? Poor old one, Tom Decker, yeah. Keith, he's off. See you all later. It's so windy down here. Things are blowing around the garden, so I better go and anchor things down. Hugs to everyone. You stay safe, Keith. Take care, mate. We'll catch up with you soon, mate. Thank you for coming in and keeping us both company. Let's put a bit more on there. Sarah Jade says, bottle of Malibu would be welcome from all in chat. Good girl.
Well, surely it should be 2 or 3 bottles because inflation's gone up.
I see what you did there, Dave. Yeah. There you go. Another one done. Panzer says, JCB, Dave, what, like one of those with wobbly wheels? See what he did there. I saw what he did. There you go. It's another one. Lovely. Lovely jubbly. Let's do that one next. And that'll leave them lot too. And got me slats then to do on that. They'll get masked off, definitely, because I won't be able to do a line that long straight. I know that for a fact. So I'll mask that off and do them off air, I think. Better to be safe in it, because I need me eyes of seeingness for them. Can't do that on a live stream, so. Because that would have to be off shot with through the big magnifier, Dave.
Not the big magnifier.
Yeah, the big one. You know, the big 8-inch round one with the super duper light of visionness. Yeah, that one.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Oh, the super duper magnifier.
Yeah. Yeah, it is a beast. Yeah. We're men of a certain age, Dave, aren't we?
Tell me about it.
The eyes of seeingness, yeah. How are you getting on with your new glasses?
All right. I find, well, I had to go back a couple of times to get the fitting right, but yeah.
Happy days.
I don't actually know why I bought them now, but I bought a office set of glasses.
Yeah.
Don't really wear them very much.
Well, there you go.
Mind you, when I do put them on and I'm walking around, everybody does a double take.
Well, do they?
Yeah, and they go, oh, I didn't know you wore glasses, Dave.
Really?
Thinking,
Yeah. How many years have we worked together? Yeah.
Exactly. I said, so what was that comment that you made last week about me other pair of glasses being reactor lights?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, how long have you been wearing glasses then? Oh, since I was 5.
Yeah. I used to wear contact lenses, but I stopped because my eyes started going all dry, Dave, and yeah. As the shakes progressed, getting them in and out was obviously a problem.
Yeah.
So we stopped.
Well, when I was down south, I shared a room and the bloke wore contact lenses that I was sharing a room with, and it was like I was just about to get off my bunk and start getting ready to go out, and he said, "Don't move." And I said, "Well, what's the matter with you?" He said, "I've dropped my contact lens." Oh,
yeah. Yeah. Too much of a faff, mate.
no. And I kept on watching him putting them in and taking them out, and I thought, you know what? I think I'll stick with glasses. It's far easier, far quicker.
Yeah. Yeah. It's one of them. It felt strange going back to glasses after so many years wearing contacts, but I'm kind of glad I did, to be honest with you.
I think it's more. I think it's more vanity, isn't it?
I didn't want that paintbrush anyway.
Than it is anything else.
There you go. Yeah. Welcome to Festa's world. So it begins. Sorry?
Are you throwing them around again?
Yeah. So it begins.
What have your paintbrushes done to you?
You know it. Yeah, the minute I didn't do it with the hand forced on the bench, ching, the paintbrush went flying. It's like, yeah. You know what it's like.
Might have a fighting chance now, actually seeing what I'm doing.
Take it, audio and video still coming out nice, folks. Because I'm still getting me dropped frame messages flying up at the screen every 2 seconds. So hopefully it's watchable. But yeah, as long as you all can see it clear your end, I'm happy. I can just choose to ignore the messages, but yeah. As long as it's going out okay, that's the important thing for me. And I will change the stream setting when I off tonight.
What I can see,
yeah,
it looks okay because I got the stream open.
Yeah, no worries. Cheers, Jeff. Thank you very much, mate, as well. Yeah, cheers, Dave, as well. Right, let's bung that on there. Paul says all good. Thank you very much, Paul, for the feedback, buddy. As long as the viewer experience is okay, I'm happy. There you go. Another band done. Jeff Light says still good, mate. Thank you very much, Jeff. Sorry if we keep asking. It's just we've changed how we stream recently again, and we're just playing with settings. And yeah, I mean, this is going out through the yard tonight, but because I have changed my Friday and Sunday stream system, I just wanted to make sure that we're not getting issues with the settings in StreamYard. So, because StreamYard can be quite problematic at times, and I've migrated away from it on the Friday Frolic, and we have on the Warhammer Sunday as well. So I'm seriously thinking of migrating this stream and the Sunday brunch to it as well, so that the whole lot is done the same way and I don't have to keep reopening old software. So I'll do another week this week testing with the Frolic, then probably we'll migrate this over as well. Because at the end of the day, it's all about the viewers, letting them see everything crystal clear, 1080p, 1440p even, and yeah. So that's what it's about. Because StreamYard, although it's, you know, it does what it says on the tin, it compresses everything down to 720p, and then I'm having to recompress it up to 1440 to transmit, and it is very resource hungry way of doing it.
Yes.
So happy days. Let's do that one. How are we doing? Oh, it's just gone 7 o'clock. Oh, that's all right then. We're doing all right. Time do you want off tonight? Up past?
Yeah, that'd do for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. So we'll finish at 7:30, folks. Before we do, we'll do a little full screen of what we've both been up to. But obviously, in the meantime, if you'd like to get one of these kits yourself, the link is in the description and further up in the chat. Go and grab yourself one. Go and have a look on store at the end of the stream and see whether there's anything that takes your fancy, because this is for the folks at eModels. They very kindly let us do this. And, yeah, if you can, go and share the love, folks.
Ooh.
There's lots of variety on there. Loads of things to choose. Not just kits, but tools, equipment, cutting mats, pliers, nippers, partridges, pear trees, Christmas trees, golf tees, you know. Yeah. I'll get me coat.
Did you say apple pies as well?
Apple pies. If there was apple pies, I know full well Pete, mate, would have them in a locked drawer somewhere for himself.
No,
He would kidnap them.
No, I'd have them.
You know. You'd hear the clicking of his heels as he went and hid them in his office. Hugh Gordon says, a beer, a scene, PJ, sounds good. Yeah, have yourself a beer. Yeah. Bit of a twitch on that one, so I'll go back and clean that up in a sec. There you go. Get rid of them. And on that one. And on there. One on there. Paul says to Sarah Jane, you are very welcome. Just don't expect any cakes off Jaffa. Oh, poor Sarah Jane.
Oh, that's fighting dog.
That is, isn't it? Oh, poor Sarah Jane.
I'm sure Sarah will come back with a comment or two.
I'm sure fines will get issued. For that, I don't think that... Oh, second warning to Paul J. Lewis. Good girl. Good girl.
No, that didn't take long, did it?
It didn't, mate. It didn't. I think she's got this on copy and paste, mate, and I think she just hits the keyboard, mate. It's instant, that was, wasn't it?
Or do you think it's a voice command?
Yeah. Do you think she's got them all lined up? First, second, third, fourth warnings for everyone, and she just quickly adds it? Yeah. Yeah. Thoroughly deserved warning, that as well, to be honest. I think you've been very tolerant there, Sarah Jane.
Oh, such a creep.
Absolutely, Dave. Bit like you when my missus walks in and goes, hello. Yeah. I was going to say, if you had denied that, I would have gone, yeah, right. I'll record him one night when he's doing it and you'll see how creepy he can be. Yeah. Oh, you had your hair done? Oh, yeah, you noticed, Dave. Someone else didn't. Yeah. I don't need to notice was my comeback, and that really didn't work.
Yeah, and it's then it's the tea towel whacked across the back of the shoulders.
Yeah. It's like, really? You can't beat me. I'm disabled. Yeah.
No, that's going to stop her.
Yeah. Should you be even more disabled, you carry on with that attitude. Yes, dear, I know. It's silly of me. I won't do it again. It's like, yeah. And then she goes out and I look at Dave and go, yeah, that told her. And she comes straight back in, beat me again and went, don't get cocky. It's like,
All words to that effect.
yeah. Yeah, I had to keep it family friendly, Dave. Oh, have a spider bit. I reckon. What's the time? Oh, I reckon I might be able to get going to see whether I can get them all done. Because I'm good like that. Pardon me. House point to Colin, says Sarah Jane. Thank you very much for the house point, Sarah Jane. Massively appreciated.
How in God's name did you manage to get house point?
Yeah, your generosity is well known and appreciated, Sarah Jane. Thank you.
You haven't done anything yet.
Don't you start, Dave. Don't you try to take away from my enjoyment of being awarded an house point. I feel very proud of that house point. Yeah, is it lonely under that bus?
Don't know. I haven't got out from underneath it yet.
Yeah. Sarah Jane says to Fox, are you Fox eating? She says you're still on baby food. Oh, brutal.
Well, that's just crushed.
Yeah, I reckon he's still got his sippy cup. I bet it's on My Little Pony one as well. Because he did have that ponytail, didn't he, Dave? See where I went?
Yeah, well, we know what we say about people with ponytails, don't we?
Yeah. Yeah, bless him. Go. Don't forget, folks, Monday coming on this channel, eModels, will be the Monday show again with myself, Fox, Chris and Ted. Ted should be back from his Ollie Bobs. And if I remember rightly, I think it is Ted's What's in Store, isn't it, this week, Fox? I'm not sure, but yeah. So keep an eye out for that. There you go, there's another band done. Third warning to Paul J. Lewis, says Sarah Jane, and find a cake of her choice. Good girl. Wonder what cake that'll be.
Jaffa cake.
Not My Little Pony, he has Disney Princess. Yeah.
Actually, that's probably about right.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was saying, Fox. I think it's Ted's, yeah, because it was you last time. Yeah. Yeah. We'll break it to him gently then.
What's that, 5 minutes before you're due to go live?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
You'll send him into panic mode then.
Well, if we tell him too soon, it'll be I'm on extended holiday, so he'll try and wheedle out of it.
Ah.
So we break it to him gently, normally late on a Sunday night, and then we all go offline. Yeah. It's like, yeah. Yeah, it's normally a quick, by the way, tell your what's his door. Bye.
You're rotten or not.
Oh, yeah. It's the same as what they do. We all do it to each other every week when it's a show. I mean, they all come in and go, hello, mate, all right. Yeah, fine. Don't forget, sure, what's in store. Bye. So, damn, they lulled me into a false sense of security. Some of that. La 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 la. Oh dear, the concentration. Sorry if I've gone a bit quiet, folks. I do apologise. Paul J. Lewis says to Sarah Jane, how would you like a box of Jaffa cakes and a bottle of Malibu?
Oh.
Sarah Jane says, send them over for her to check. Yeah, you need to consume them all, Sarah Jane, as part of your quality control, because it's been so long since you had Malibu and Jaffa cakes that you need to eat them all just to get a taste for them, love.
Nah, but is Paul saying a box with or without Jaffa cakes in it? He could be cruel and just send a Jaffa cake box.
Yeah, and an empty bottle. Yeah.
That could be really cruel.
That could be actually quite perilous as well, couldn't it? Because the repercussions of that would be, well, I dread to think.
No, he could if he could send her a box of Jaffa cakes with a GT40 stuck on it.
Oh, I never said them letters or numbers. I never said that, Sarah Jane. Just thought I would clarify that immediately. Yeah, I never even thought of that. Yeah, so glad I'm not you, Dave.
I'll bet you did.
Yeah. Dear, oh dear. So glad that I am not Dave. I can feel the cold chill going up the back of my neck, Dave.
Can you?
Yeah, Panzer, are you in a two-man cell out there, mate? I could see you having the new celly by the weekend, mate. Yeah. You'll have a fresh fish coming your way, mate.
No, I'll be all right.
Sarah Jane says, be very careful, Dave. Do you think he needs to start sleeping with one eye open, Sarah Jane? Is that what you're saying, love? Yeah. Cannot believe he mentioned the car with no name.
Cool, Panzer straight in there. Cool, what a creep.
Oh, yeah, he's trying to redeem himself, isn't he?
Yeah, he's failing badly, though.
That is a man trying to get back into the good books. Right. There with that one. Well, we've got 2 barrels to do. There you go. You're going to have right trouble when you take your... Yeah. Yeah, I'm not even reading that out, Fox, either, because that will be, yeah, that's a fine for you, I think. Sarah Jane says, make sure, Dave, that your windows and your doors are shut. Just saying.
They aren't shut at the moment because it's too cold to keep them open.
Yeah. It's funny, one of my mates works at the local fire station. And he was, hello, Marcy. Muse is in, saying hello, Muse. How you doing, darling? Yeah, one of my mates works at the local fire station. And he was saying they've had their alert already for the winter season up and coming, which is be on the thing to expect more calls, because they're expecting a lot more UK people to be doing DIY conversions at their houses so that they can have real fires because of obviously energy costs. So they've been advised that they may get a lot more calls out due to slightly shonky DIY fireplaces in people's houses being made. Yeah.
Oh, God. I dread to think.
Yeah. I said, really? And he went, yeah.
That probably means my cousin would have gone up to the same then, because he's in the fire service.
Yeah. So, yeah, I was quite surprised by that. He said, you'll be amazed at the stupidity of some people. He said, there's probably someone out there who would think burning wooden pallets on their concrete front room floor would be a good idea. Yeah. Wouldn't, yeah. I said, people ain't that stupid, are they? Yeah, he says. He said, the amount of people, he said, where we've gone out to garden fires, he said, where they put 5 litres of bloody unleaded on a bonfire and lit it.
Oh, no.
I said, you are joking. He went, no, he's I'm serious, mate. He said, it's a thing. So I can't believe people would be that daft.
Why?
Yeah, he said, never underestimate the stupidity of a human.
Yeah.
You just wouldn't think people could be that daft, would you? But Making Models is in. Carl says, evening all, can't stop long. Hello, quick hello and a thumbs up. Hello, Carl, no worries, mate. See you later, dude. Thanks for popping by.
Take care.
Bless him.
Cheers, Shoulder.
Yeah, that's a fine net, Sarah Jane, in it for that film that can't be mentioned coming into the stream there. Yeah. Absolutely. McVitie's are the best Jaffa cakes. Paul M says Jeff Light. Yeah. Get rid of that. It's Fox saying hello to Carl. Down at Making Models. Spur and Glue says, I think Dave is pondering, laugh out loud. Hello, David. How you doing, mate? Nice to see you in. Nice to see you and all of that. Hope you're keeping well. Yeah, are you mulling, are you, Dave?
I'm sticking.
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
You're having a stickage, are you?
I'm having a sticky time. Oh, that didn't sound right.
No, it didn't, mate.
Right, let me just do this end.
Sod's just lurking, bud. No worries, mate. Nothing wrong with lurking, mate. Many people come in me streams and lurk in the background, mate. Not a problem. Fox says, why is the car with no name forbidden? Why? Because it is a car that Sarah Jane lusts after. That's why, mate. And I've got a large kit and she's got her eyes on it. Because Sarah Jane needs all the kits. It can be referred to as Sarah Jane's car or the car with no name, which is going to make it really difficult for me when I do the thumbnail for the video series. But I might have a workaround for that. Sprue and Glue's waving to everyone in the chat. Wavy, 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 wavy. There you go. Hope you're keeping well, David.
Is that right?
There you go. Let's give that a little bit of a clean because I've gone a bit wavy there. It's in twitchy again. Bobbin says, is this a... and I can't quite see what's written there, mate, because it's pixelated my end. I don't know what that means. It's the car with no name. I couldn't see the last bit of what you typed there, mate. For some reason, it was obscured from my vision. Sarah Jane's immediately find him a bottle of Malibu. Sarah Jane says, I'll be excused on the build as Dan is on Tuesdays. Thank you very much, Sarah Jane. I will still dedicate the build series to you, though, darling, because, yeah. That's another one. Done. Cherry Bakewells, Paul Di Tommaso says, I remember having those as a kid. Yeah. Cherry Bakewells, Dave.
Oh,
Can you still get them?
I think you can, yes.
Yeah, I didn't know whether that was still going, that brand. exceedingly good. You know the one?
The brand is still going,
Yeah.
but yeah, they are. I was cruising over the cakes and stuff last night, whilst and for what you get and for what you pay, it's
I was going to say, I think a cherry Bakewell's probably the size of an old penny now, isn't it?
no idea, but
Not that shrinkflation bothers me at all, because, yeah, I'll be good, family friendly, Cole.
I was thinking of some apple pies, but
Yeah.
I didn't go for it in the end. Okay.
Go. One bites the dust. Yeah, Sarah Jane says nearly mince pies season. Yeah.
Yeah, I like mince pies.
Yeah, it's the only good thing about Crimbo, and it is mince pies.
But I think after I've had about half a dozen, I start getting fed up with them.
Yeah, is that in one sitting, Dave?
No.
There.
It's when they shove a tub of chocolates underneath each other's and say, help yourself. And you think, I'm not really a great chocolate fan here.
Yeah. Are you a bar humbug, are you?
No, I'm just not a chocolate person, really.
Says the person who ate 2 Mars bars side by side on the Sunday brunch, but yeah.
Yeah, I needed that because otherwise I think I would have been on the floor.
Yeah, of course, I forgot, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's the other thing I'll do tomorrow because I've not heard anything. I'm going to go down to surgery and see when I'm getting to get in and see the diabetic nurse.
Oh, of course, yeah, because you're convinced that you've got that now, yeah. Yeah.
Well, don't really know what it is, but
Oh, well. It's easy to live with, mate. Spur and Glue says I had a box of mince pies over the weekend. Good man, David. Did you have all the crumbs and everything going on, mate? Good man.
yeah, but did you have custard with them?
Yeah. Yeah, you've got to have all the crumbs of goodness, mate. Can't have mince pies and not get any of the stuff all over you, mate.
Oh,
La 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 la. Here's some of that. On there. Should just leave the flatbed now. So that's the barrels. Happily sorted. There you go. And, get them all sorted. I'll do them trailer slats off there. because they're going to be right under the magnifying glass to see them, and it's something that's not going to be viewable on the stream, is it? Jeff Light says, don't forget the brandy cream. Yeah, absolutely. Lord Bartley the Third is in, saying good evening. Good evening, my lord. How you doing, mate? Nice to see you in. Hope you're doing all right. Always nice to see Lord Bartley in.
Yeah.
There it is over there. Yeah, he's saying good evening to everyone. How you doing, buddy? Lovely to see you in. Okay, that'll be... Let all of that dry, so I don't need that now. Don't need the lead voucher. That in there for a minute. Yeah, we'll... Coming up to 1:30, we'll do our wrap up in a mo, I think.
Okie dokie.
Go. I'll do a quick full screen of what I've been up to, and then I'll do the same for you, mate.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, folks, for those that haven't seen, that's the truck we're doing. It's had its paint job and all of that lot, and its wooden deck is ready. I've just got to do the lead belcher metal slats on there. I'm going to do that off air because, yeah, it'll be easier for me. And then we've been doing the rings on the beer barrels, the bands, the taps, and all of that lot, getting the barrels all banded up. So that's what I've been doing. We've got all the barrels done now, so I'm happy with them. Going to give them a little wash next week on the show, do that. And when I come back next week, this will have the slats done. Then that will be ready to be glued on then. I'll probably mount all the barrels to it first and then put it on as one assembly. We'll see. So, yeah, that's how mine's coming along, folks. Hope you're beginning to see where I'm going with my ideas, and hopefully you're enjoying what I'm doing. So I'll just put that to one side, and then I'll come over and put the airy cornflake full screen. There you go, Dave. You want to show everyone your work?
Thank you very much. So tonight it's mainly been on and around the front end and doing the chipping and trying to make it look a little bit not so much beaten up, but just weathered and been through the mill, so to speak. The rear load compartment is on, and I've just started to do some chipping and making the barrels look decidedly worse for the wear.
Yeah, worse for wear.
And I think I shall be doing some rusty streaks and various other bits and pieces just to make them look really like they've had a hard life.
Yeah, you've gone for a similar paint effect there that I've done on mine, ain't you, where you've got the worn patina.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of what I was hoping for.
Yeah.
It's getting there. I've done the seat. And what I'm going to do is put probably put some burnt umber over the top, and then do a bit of chipping around the edges and the corner just to make it look like it's got a bit of wear and tear where the legs have been sliding over as you've been getting in and out the cab.
Yeah.
Which is what I'm going for.
Happy days.
But all in all, I'm quite happy with that at the moment.
It's coming along well, mate.
It is.
Coming along well, mate.
Yeah.
So we'll come up and do our goodbyes to everyone. Just pop that on there so that folks can see it. So, yeah, what's going there? Yeah, Edward Leonard says, looking good, Dave, as does Jeff.
Thank you.
The other Jeff as well. Sarah Jane says, great work, Cole. Edward Leonard says, nice wood, Cole. Thanks, Edward. Yeah, post-it note. Yeah.
One is there.
Fox says, me wood looks excellent. Thank you, very glad, Fox. Massively appreciated. Thanks for the compliment, mate. Yeah, so yeah, it's Jeff says really nice work. So does Jeff, looking awesome. Thank you very much. So everyone seems happy with what we're both doing. So yeah, exactly
well, thank
that.
you very much for your comments.
Yeah, Cole says very nice stuff, chaps. Thank you very much, Cole. Massively appreciated, mate. So we're gonna love and leave you there, folks, and let you get on with the rest of your Wednesday night. And we will see you on this channel for another episode of the Workbench Live next Wednesday, folks. Hugh Gordon says nice work. Bobbin says thumbs. So yes, folks, we will love and leave you. Stay safe. Enjoy the rest of your week. And look forward to seeing you Friday with Fox over on my channel for a frolic. See you then, peeps. Bye.
Bye, everyone.